Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the On the Contrary podcast. I'm Shantae.
And I'm Courtney.
Good to see everybody. What's going on? Okay, pause.
No, don't pause. Keep rolling. Leah, you know the rules.
Can
Come
you
on
close
now.
that door, please?
Over there eating chicken drums. I don't got time for this.
I mean, you could eat it. If you're just ever going to be quiet, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
Eat the chicken wing.
Chicken.
Eat the chicken drum. It's okay. Just quietly, okay? Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the On the Contrary podcast. I'm Shantae.
And I'm Courtney.
Good to see everybody. Where
Yeah.
you been? Where you been?
Yeah, it's good to see
What's
everybody.
been going on?
It's been a long time.
Such a long time.
Did you miss me?
No.
No?
That's actually
All
that's probably like top 5 episodes of
Amari?
Yeah.
It's top 3.
Okay.
Barnell Hill show, it's top 3.
Top?
It was too much going on in that episode. It's too many classics.
Boing.
The catfish is delicious.
Or other great episode, totally off topic. When he goes off on his little spiritual journey.
Oh,
And he-
Brother Highwater. No, was it Highwater or Soulflower?
Something like that.
Son
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Soulflower. Yeah.
That episode.
He said, the man that sleeps on the floor
Yeah.
can't fall out of the bed.
There you go.
Woo!
Yeah, great. Finger claps for him.
That was
one's
top.
up there.
That was top. All right.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Anyway, it's good to be back. I feel like we said this before that, I understand in this podcast game, everybody wants regular content every
yeah.
single day, every single week, but that's just not what we're about. Definitely don't want to oversaturate. And I mean, before that, we're just busy people. Like, we got stuff going on.
Yeah.
Summer kind of summered for both of us. I feel like
Yeah,
real
it did,
quick.
definitely.
Usually, summer is a lighter time for me, but it just really picked up this summer. I'm not mad about it. But now we got some time. Hopefully, we can get back on schedule and get a little more regular.
Consistent, yeah.
A little more regular content. Got some things that we want to talk about. I always have things to talk about, but just doesn't seem like we have enough time to do it. So
Yeah, to sit down and put the camera up. I feel
all right,
like.
so tell the people like what you been up to.
So my black job ended in June, and so I went on a little vacation. It was very nice. I went to New Orleans. Listen,
Vacation is very, very crazy to
Is
say
it?
that. Yeah. That was, I don't know what letters you was putting in there, but go ahead.
I went on a viaje, right? And I had, you don't like it? Oh,
No, I'm
okay.
listening.
No, and me encanta. I went to
Are we gonna get the Spanglish version?
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
We are.
Go ahead. You went to.
Sorry.
You went on a cruise.
Yeah, I went on a cruise, but I did go to New Orleans.
Okay.
I did go to New Orleans. It left out of New Orleans. I will say I've never been there. Nola, you owe me nothing. Really. It was great. I had a great time. Honestly, it was more of a highlight than going to Mexico. I'm not going to lie to you.
New Orleans.
Yeah, I really had a really good time there.
Okay.
I always said that if I had to move south, Miami would be the spot probably for me to go. But New Orleans, you are a close second. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You would move to New Orleans?
I would.
Interesting.
I really liked it. I liked the culture. I love the food.
Yeah.
And I know Bourbon Street and Canal Street is not like New Orleans, but I really enjoyed the people were lovely. I loved like the areas that we went to, I got to see like a live band. They were phenomenal. Got to watch the fireworks on the Mississippi River. Is that or
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just it was a good time. I genuinely did like the culture out there. It was
Okay.
I enjoyed myself.
Nah, I never been.
I mean,
so, yeah.
the warmth while we were out there. I say mucho calor, really.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was different. It was like I put my bags down, came out the hotel, and the way that the heat and humidity just swallowed me up.
Yeah. What? So why? So tell me why
I don't
you
mind.
wanna
I
be
don't
in a
mind.
place
I
like
don't
that?
mind hot weather. I don't
Okay.
mind heat. I don't mind any of that.
All
Actually,
right.
I thrive. I have seasonal depression in the wintertime in the Northeast. So as soon as the weather even thinks about getting warm, my mood instantly changes. So I like warm
Yeah, but
weather.
it's like I feel like it's one thing to be warm weather, but then humid and like that's
don't
a
mind
different
it.
type of thing.
I
You
don't
don't
mind
mind it. All right,
yeah.
your
My
hair,
ancestors-
your hair's gonna love it.
Yeah, listen, you see it.
All right.
The
I just
protector
wanted to make
styles
sure.
all the way. Listen, my ancestors had to pick cotton in that weather, so
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
So
you're doing
they
it.
didn't
You doing it.
complain.
You doing
so,
it for them. For them.
Yeah, for sure.
You doing it for them.
For sure.
All right.
For sure. It's in my blood. If I do say so myself.
Talk it.
Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah. So what have you been up to?
Just work, a lot relationship stuff. Also,
Yeah.
that kind of had to get through with certain, connections and letting go of certain people and letting go of some other people. So it was I feel like at the point in my life now where I can disconnect from people in a mature and amicable way.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that for
absolutely.
you.
It's not like drama. It's just that when you build relationships with people and then you have to let it go. It's a thing, So I believe people are here for seasons, and when we have to let them go, it's a sad time, but it can also be productive and you can learn a lot about yourself.
That is very reflective and mature of you. Ask
Well,
me if I am there. I have to let people go, and I'm gonna tell them to kick rocks before I let them go. Like I'm just gonna.
You gotta get that.
No, I just got to get off one. I just got to get off one good time. Like it doesn't
I
need
hear
to be
you.
a back and forth. I'm just gonna tell you to go play in some traffic,
Yeah.
and then the healing can be
I don't have
commenced.
the energy to be like
It
that
doesn't
with
require a
people
lot of energy.
anymore.
It's 10 seconds of a text.
It's not, but it's not the energy it's not the energy to text it or even to say it. It's more of just the energy mentally and like spiritually. I don't have the energy to like hold that towards people. So I rather just like square it up. Let's figure out what went wrong, and if something is wrong or something's not, something we can't come to an agreement.
Sure.
Then yeah, like let's just like say our separate ways and
So
wish you the best.
So if you are, friends, business partners, whoever, if you are in close relation with them frequently and then you have to split ways, how do you go about not even filling up, but dealing with that void, that emptiness of no longer associating with that person, whether it be
So
in
wait,
business or a friend or a relationship, whatever. So it's like if you are in business with somebody and you're with them every day because you're trying to get something off the ground,
Okay.
and then you have to part ways, you have a void in time of what time that you would have been spending with that person. Like you got to know them, became fond of that person.
Yeah.
So what do you do with that time, or do you just reflect on?
Yeah, I mean, like, time can go to other things, other people. You can put more time into yourself. I think
I'm
that.
asking, what do you do?
Well, for me, usually when I have these situations where I guess we call them disconnections, I like to pour more into myself. I feel like this is a time to like reflect, to learn about myself, maybe to read a book or read information, or just like I said, reflect on what happened and like how I'm handling it. Do I feel like I could do it better? I always try to like get advice from my friends who I trust, so like know if like the course that I'm doing is something that they would do, or what do they think about what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just like for instance, in this whole last couple this time that we're talking about, I think I read 2 books. I finished the book that we talked about on the last podcast, Homegoing. And I started another one. I also started learning Creole. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like, you know, I feel like let me give to myself so that, you know, I can like better myself for, you know, the relationships that I still have and the ones that are coming in the future. So yeah, I like to just like give myself a little more self-care, a little more education, a little more knowledge.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is healing. Let's clap it up for him. Let's clap it up for him.
Those who know me know. Those who know me.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you some things. And that boy done came a long way. Cue to me. Cue to me. Cue to me. Cue to me. Swing the camera this way. Here we go.
That's hilarious.
You can go ahead and kick rocks because I'm not there. I'm just not there. I am gonna heal. I am gonna pour into me. But I'm gonna send you to hell first. That's verse. That just one time.
Nah.
It's not an exchange, right? I need to release. We know what I'm really working on, and I genuinely am really serious about this. I'm really working on
your mouth.
Yeah, I'm
keeping
trying.
It closed?
Yeah, like trying not to just let it fly. You know, like, and for me, what I realized is I think I need therapy because I realized that when people make me angry,
I need therapy.
Yeah, no, I do.
Crazy.
I do. What happens is I have a visceral, like my body reacts. So if I get angry, I don't release it. I feel from my feet will start to get hot, and then it'll raise up, and then my whole body will start to get warm, and then I just have to let it out. It's almost like I have to release it in order for me to. And I'm trying.
But you can find constructive ways to release your anger.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to work on.
Well, one way of helping you, a constructive way of releasing your anger is exercise. That's a very good way.
Next, what else you got? That's it. That's all you got. That's all.
You just got the beat on.
Go. Okay, you got a list. Go to 2. What we got? What's 2? one ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Suggestions.
One's not gonna do it.
Yo, that was so quick. I don't even know what to say now.
No, one's not gonna. I'm just telling you.
I caught a whole whiplash as fast as you said no. Anyway. Yeah, you need to work on that. That's what you need to work on.
It. So if you have some constructive,
we do. We just told you.
Other than exercise,
we just told you.
You have something else other than exercise that will help me.
Journaling, writing your thoughts down, getting it out some way.
Yeah, but if I write it down and it's still toxic.
Dancing. What about dance?
I do that. I listen to music.
Dancing is exercise, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can get active, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like the word exercise. It's something about
movement. Let's go with movement.
I don't like the label.
Meditation.
It's confining.
Is it?
I'm like a little bit. I like to be exercising fluid, kind of like.
All right.
I like to dance. I
like. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I don't want to call it exercise.
Like exercise fluid.
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay.
Like I want to have fluidity in my exercising. I don't want to just say, oh, I got to go to the gym. I got to work.
Well, you don't have to go to the gym.
I don't want to walk.
No, I didn't say anything about going to the gym.
Yeah, but I want to move.
Okay.
And I want to do however that movement comes upon me, I want to release it that way.
Okay.
I don't want to label it as exercise. Labels to me are very confining, and I don't like it.
All right. You call it whatever you like.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you. What else has been going on? Let's get to some of some current event topics that we.
What's been going on the socials? What have the people been doing?
You know what? You know what was a good question I saw on one of the social media accounts? an artist
Uh-huh.
who is a 10 of 10 singing and 10 of 10 rapping.
Who?
Who would you say?
Who can rap and
that's the
sing?
thing. No. Not
Okay.
who can rap and sing.
10 and 10.
Who is a
Technique.
10 of 10
10
in
and
both rapping and singing? Which artist would you say is a 10 of 10
Lauryn
in
Hill.
both? Thank you. And I think honestly it should end. It should end right there.
What else are we talking about?
Yeah. So
Let me
I saw
think,
this
off the
post.
top.
I saw this post, and the answers in the answers in the comment section were wild.
Tell me.
Well, I shouldn't say they were wild. It was just I think people were reaching. First off,
Drake
some
better
people
not have been
said
on that
Nicki.
list.
Some people said Nicki Minaj,
No.
and I was just wanted to I wanted to report all y'all as spam because
Yeah.
that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
They also said Beyonce, and listen, I know the Beehive is alive and well. Sorry, Beyonce is not a 10 of 10 in singing and rapping. What is wrong with people?
Singing, yes.
Beyonce does not even
Rapping,
write. She
no.
does not even writing her own lyrics. Stop it. There's now the other person that came up was Chris Brown, but I would not put Chris Brown in a 10 of 10 in rapping. Would you? Now, if it was 10 of 10 singing
Performing.
and dancing,
Performing, yeah. Yeah.
Breezy, you got me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's only.
You can't. I can't. I cannot. I'm sorry.
It's only. It's only Lauryn Hill.
That's
It's only person.
I can't.
Yeah, you gotta let Leah do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta let Leah do that video, yo. If
Yes.
Leah come out with them heels on.
Yeah. Them
Yo.
the Holy Ghost 3000s
Oh,
right there.
man.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
No,
All right.
I would say that Lauryn Hill, honestly, wow, this is right off the dome. Right off the dome, Lauryn Hill comes to mind. I don't really think
I don't
of too
think
many
it's
other
anybody
people.
else. It's nobody else. It's
Well,
just
you
what I
saw some
said.
comments. Did you see anybody who you're like, I could.
No, because all the comments were pretty much those 5 people.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure if I would have
Nobody said Drake?
If I would have dug down deeper, somebody would have said Drake, and the answer is no. Yeah, the answer is just no.
Yeah, I mean, I would still say no. I would still say no. But also generational thing, right? I guess it would depend on like what generation you're from.
Really? But who is this generation's like
Singer rapper?
10 of 10? Both?
Do they have one?
No.
Ask the people.
Oh, you know who else is in there? I'm sorry. Childish Gambino was also
Okay.
also in the list.
Okay.
Where I will also like give him consideration. I will give him consideration over Chris Brown.
Okay. All right. I can get with it.
Yeah, Childish Gambino. I think
we
he
could
deserves
talk
to be in
about
the
it. We can
conversation.
discuss
Yeah,
it.
he deserves
What
to
do
be.
you I was just saying generational because we see things, if you go to
Well,
somebody
I mean, our generation is just like I almost want to stop. I feel like we just have to like understand, and it's a given that we grew up generationally in the best era of music. I don't think that like there's any debate. I don't think there should be any. We can just stop that, right? So yeah, and like for what I'm pretty sure what you were gonna say is like we hold like just a different standard
for music.
Yeah, like when I hear these music
Sonically.
arguments, like some of the people who y'all mentioned in like quality music arguments and debates, I'm just like, I feel bad for you because of the era of music that you're growing up in. We're number one where there's so much music, like where it's kind of like an oversaturation, and you have so much access to music, and people get so sick of music so easily because of like the constant in your face and always being played, and like radio stations playing the same songs, which we had too.
Yeah.
But I feel like the thing about our generation is that like we had to really know what good music was. Like we had to there wasn't just like where I can go on my phone and this
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
like, oh,
You had to look- you had to search.
everything is
You had to
here.
search
Like,
for
yeah,
it.
like we was in
Yeah.
Best Buy sifting
Yeah,
through
yeah.
CDs
Yeah.
and like
And also
catalogs. Like, you know what I mean?
And also to that point, we were in the store buying CDs, but also risking that you were going to spend your money on a CD and not like it.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because it wasn't like a no preview. The only preview you had of a
Was a
CD was the
single.
the
Yeah.
radio station, maybe the night before, and they would play like 2 or 3 cuts off it.
Yeah.
And you just had to say, you know what?
I'd be like this
I
person.
hope it's more than 2 or 3 good songs.
I'm
on
gonna
this
spend
album.
$17.99 on a CD because I like a couple of their singles,
Bruh.
and you might get the CD and the rest of the CD is trash, and it is what it is. But yeah, so like even that, like being able to, when we had to really invest in music. And so because you invested in it, you really had to listen through it and really decipher like, okay, this was hot, this was not.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah. I have a question. What do you consider? What age is Aunt Unk?
Like where I'm calling
Auntie.
somebody aunt.
Auntie. Yeah. What age?
Where it's like auntie, like
Auntie.
seriously, and I'm not
Auntie.
joking around. Where I
Yeah.
really would like call somebody auntie.
Get it,
I think
Auntie?
it gotta be like. I think it's like
Oprah.
a certain over 40 for sure. But
Over
like,
40?
But like a little bit into the 40s. I feel like
45.
it's really like when you're auntie and uncle. If I say it before then, I'm probably joking around, meaning like you're starting to act old.
Auntie-ish.
Yeah, you starting to act like in the whole auntie uncle. But
I'm an auntie.
But I feel like in like the early mid 40s is when it really start coming on. Like, yo, auntie uncle. Not me though, but yeah. But I mean me. I like
Courtney,
I'm an uncle so
am I
many times,
auntie
yeah.
material?
Yeah, Courtney, what do you say? What's the
So
age?
we have someone who is under the age of 18.
30?
And she's
At
someone
30, you're uncle or auntie
Yeah,
now?
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're talking about the person?
Like where you would give him a title was like, yo, auntie.
Like if you saw somebody out in the street that you didn't know or you just met and you would be like, "Oh, hey auntie."
Yeah.
Okay, but if you did, what age would that be? Do you think?
A random stranger?
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Courtney, just forget forget about the random stranger
My
part.
actual aunt.
You're gonna call them auntie regardless.
That's what you're talking about.
So auntie is
He had the point.
is a like just a term of endearment that you want to call somebody who is older than you, but you don't necessarily want to be like ma'am, sir. So you might be like,
So
if-
when they're in the middle?
yeah. When do you go from being like young and cute to auntie?
35.
Okay. See, so then I would technically be auntie.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, you probably sir at this point, according to her. You sir at this point.
You don't look like a sir. That's all that matters.
You know what?
She didn't say that you weren't. She said you just
No,
don't look
no.
like it.
Well,
We need more like
you
you.
don't know your age. Doesn't know how you look.
We need more like you.
Right.
Exactly. Good job, baby.
I'm
girl.
gonna tell you right now. Somebody, an 18-year-old, is gonna call you Unc. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh nah, 18-year-olds call me sir. Like when I'm in the
Not sir.
when I'm in like Dwayne Reed or like the stores and there's like a young kid at the register and they say sir, I just be like,
I'll be like, don't call me ma'am.
I get that feeling like, don't call me that. But it's, I mean, at the end of the day,
It's respectful.
It's respectful. So I never get
I
mad.
call
at
people
it.
sir.
Yeah.
I work with kids and I call them sir and ma'am.
Yeah, it's.
They
fine.
think it's funny. They're like, sir.
Oh, they don't call no kid a sir. They like,
Sir, I'm not a sir.
they overload. They like, sir.
No, I do. I call them like, okay, sir. Yeah, I definitely do call them that. But yeah, so
All right, I there's a couple things I want to touch on.
Tell us.
We're running late on time because we have to watch the WNBA All-Star game.
Didn't start yet.
It didn't start. Okay, good.
Introductions.
Okay, good. We were talking about this earlier. I know we're jumping all across. Sorry, y'all. We just trying to get to
Kinda
whatever we-
winging it.
Yeah. Have you heard the Argentina national team? What happened with them?
something.
Okay, so I just want to touch on this, and maybe there's going to be some people watching who are going to be like, I don't know what I'm talking about. 'Cause I'm not that well versed on it. Somebody told me about this, and then I just started doing some research on it. So anyway, the Argentina team, they win Copa, blah, and also congratulations to Spain, blah for winning the Euro, but whatever. Argentina wins the Copa, and after they win, somebody from their team posts a video of some of the Argentinian players chanting this racial slurs, this song that's like racial slurs against African French players. Okay, so let's pause. Argentina just won the Copa America, right? And their opponent was Colombia. They beat Colombia and proceed to chant racial slurs for African French players. Like I
don't get it.
They were that much on your mind? You like what's the issue? All right, so let's get past all that, because that's a weird number one out the gate. After this happens, the player who posted the video apologizes. One of the government officials from Argentina says, "Hey, this is a big deal. Maybe the captain of Argentina should come out and apologize, because you know why? He's the captain."
Okay. Somebody, yeah. Uh-huh.
Right? I don't think that's far-fetched.
Yeah. It's so happened.
The guy who posted the video apologizes, but the captain of Argentina, who is Messi, I haven't seen anywhere where he says anything about this situation. Following this, I think it was the following day or maybe 2 days later, Argentina government comes out and says, let me just read it for everybody. I want to make sure we get this right. Okay, so I'm going to read this whole part of the article. I screenshotted it. The person who said that Argentina needed to apologize, his name was Julio Garro. Mm-hmm. He says the national team captain must also come out to apologize for this case. The same goes for AFA president. I think it is appropriate. It leaves us as a country in a bad position with so much glory, Garro said. All right? I think that's pretty fair point.
It's reasonable. Uh-huh.
After Garro's statements, Argentina president Javier Milei's office. Javier Milei, if you don't know about the Argentina president, look him up. If you need a reference point, look at the guy who has a big bandage on his ear. All right? He states on X, this is the part that ate at me. No government can tell what to comment, what to think, or what to do to the Argentina national team, world champion, and two-time Copa America winner, or to any other citizen.
Oh, okay.
So y'all just hot. Y'all hot tamales over there, huh? Y'all could just do what y'all want, because y'all
he said essentially it was free speech.
Essentially he said we're the champions. So we get to say what we want. We do what we want. He said we do. He said you do what you want when you popping. That's pretty much what I got from that.
He said sometimes you got to pop out and show. You know the rest.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Right? So the fact that they preface throwing all them champions and two-time winner, all that stuff before you like in this situation, to me lets me know that y'all not taking this seriously. You're not taking this seriously.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say?
No, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
The other part of this thing is, why hasn't Messi come out and apologized?
Was he saying it?
No. He in this instance, Shantae, and here's the whole thing. Messi was not on the bus with them when they did it, right? And that's what people are saying. He wasn't even there.
Okay.
But you're the captain of the team. I don't care if you're there or not. You are the face of Argentina, not the soccer team. You are the face of Argentina. When I think of Argentina, I think of Messi. I don't think of anybody. I think of people who are stuck up. I'm gonna keep it funky. Argentina, since y'all want to act so belligerent and y'all want to act like you don't have to apologize for offensive things, I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all, because I'm gonna tell you what everybody else is saying behind your back. Maybe y'all just don't know it because y'all got your head up in the clouds. People don't really rock with y'all like that. They think you're stuck up. Okay? Think y'all better than a lot of other countries that surround you. And personally, we're sick of it. And I'm sick of the fact that this guy Messi, who people are worshiping, the influence, the power that he has, right? Your influence, your reach, it would mean a lot for him to come out and just be like, yo, the dudes on the team, they did something stupid. We apologize. We understand that this is something that can't go on. Because if they're singing that song on the bus, that's something that they're doing all the time. Don't tell me this is just a one-time situation where
was
y'all
it
just
a
like
leaked video, or was it like they knew they were being filmed?
No, it was an Instagram live type of situation.
Oh,
he
Instagram
live streamed it.
Live.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for you to be that comfortable,
Yeah.
it's like I was talking about this to one of my clients. This is what it compares to for me. For Argentina.
Yeah.
It's like, it would be like my basketball team. I'm a Denver Nuggets fan. It would be like the Nuggets beating the Miami Heat in the finals. And then after the finals, them going on their live stream and talking about F the Dallas Cowboys. Wrong sport.
Right.
The wrong team. All of that. For what? What are y'all mad at them for?
The French got astray, is what you're saying. They caught astray for no reason.
They not even in the same tournament. This is this is the Copa.
Yeah.
These are all like the teams in the Americas. What are you talking about the French team for? They're in a whole different tournament right now.
Interesting.
Not even playing anymore.
Very interesting.
So Messi, I'm just letting you know, I never really was like, oh my gosh, Messi. But now I really don't rock with you, bro.
Well,
like you blew it in my eyes. And hey, what does it matter? I'm just little old me, but I'm gonna talk about you, and I'm gonna tell people about you, Messi. And you just don't hold that weight in my eyes. Like if you're that great of a player, you have to be more than just like kicking the ball around. You know what I mean? Like bouncing balls off your head, bouncing balls off your chest. You know what I mean?
I could see that.
You gotta be more than that, Messi. And you had the opportunity to show. But it's like I was telling you this too. A lot. I have been hearing recently, like Messi, how like everybody's like, oh, this guy. Everybody thinks Messi's so great, but he's actually not that great of a guy, right? I was telling you this, and the people who I heard that from were women. Were women soccer fans. I've never heard that from any dudes that I know that like soccer. That Messi is the best. And then I started talking to women who watch soccer,
okay.
and each one was like, yo, everybody thinks Messi's this and that. He's
Really?
really a jerk. Yeah, they all say it. All of them say it.
Somebody tell
now
me.
I believe them.
Somebody tell me in the comments, because I'm a little lost, so I want to know.
Yeah.
I would like.
I mean,
to know.
and listen, if
Really
I'm off,
is.
I know I spend a lot of time on this. If I'm off, I'm off. But I'm just reading off stuff that I got. These are like published articles. Like, with quotes. These are the things that were said from people and events that actually happened.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm done with that.
No, you got that off.
That got me heated.
You were a little tight.
It
Okay,
did.
well.
All right. You got anything else you want to say?
And you want to save them for later.
No, I didn't. I thought we had something else you wanted to discuss. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we thoroughly. This is what I want to say. We really appreciate all y'all that watch our videos, and we know it's a lot of people that know us, that give our videos a play. That hit the triangle for us. Genuinely, we appreciate y'all so very much.
Nah, that's
if
real.
there is something in the comments that you feel like you got, like, go in the comments. If there's something that you want to hear our take on, or you want to, like, that we can give some that you got some feedback for us, 110% put it in the comments. We love constructive criticism. We want to hear what you want to say. Any engagement is good. I feel like at this point. So we want to hear. Like, we want to definitely keep doing these. We want to get more regular. The summer's coming. It's here, so I feel like we're gonna probably produce a lot more videos in this season. So if there's something you want to hear us talk about, there's something that you have to say, don't just be trolling in the comments, because I troll back. But but if you really have something that you feel like is gonna help us, even if it's not like something super
Anything will help. Yeah,
Like that,
anything will
we'll
help.
take it. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm always open to all feedback. Even if you feel like it's negative, I want to hear it. I might not listen to you, but I'm going to take it in. So, yeah.
All right, this is what I will say. New York Liberty. I got a bone to pick with y'all, right?
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, we went to the Liberty Sky game all together. That was something that we did.
Yeah.
All right, but go ahead.
The New York Liberty. I went twice in the past, I want to say 2 months. I went
Mm-hmm.
to a New York Liberty game. The first time I went, I want to say, I don't know, I was with a group of
Oh, we went with Leah and them, right?
small girls, they're not small, 4th grade girls, basketball team in the tri-state area, and you gave us some tickets. I mean, I don't want to say that I saw the ceiling tiles, but I was close. I felt like I just feel like when you talk about having young girls at a women's basketball game,
Yeah.
I should be able to see that y'all are playing basketball. I don't know. I feel like we
But
were so far.
This could be true. I'm not saying it's not true, but I feel like I watch a lot of games, and that's usually what happens when you have a kids section.
They sit all
They
the way
don't
at the
usually
top?
put them in the at the bottom. They usually sit them in the higher section.
No.
That way they go all crazy, and then they shine the light on them, and all the kids is going.
No. I didn't say that I
and they
needed
be
to
in the
sit
screen looking at the
courtside.
thing.
I didn't say I needed to sit courtside. My issue is not that we were sitting in the twos. My issue was that that stadium up there is very steep. So to have 10
Oh,
10-year-olds
kids walking up and down the thing. Yeah.
That was my issue as a parent. When I went up there, I was like, oh, it's super steep. And for them to be up there screaming and going crazy,
That ain't the Liberty fault. That's whoever built that stadium fault.
I was a little on edge. Even me when I stood up, I was like, oh no, you trip and tumble down here. That is the end.
Yeah.
So structurally, I guess it's
Barclays Center.
it's a New York thing. I don't
yeah.
know. That was my issue. But I had a great time at the game. I saw Angel Reese play. That was fun. And Ellie, Big Ellie, she was,
Yeah. She's
that
always a good
she was
time.
a great time. I guess there's some debate going who's the best mascot.
In the
in the
WNBA?
WNBA?
There is no debate.
I mean,
There's no debate. That's just stop. No, there's no debate. She's the best. Ellie is the top, hands down best mascot. We don't need to sit here and have a debate and everybody wants to be all, yeah, but what about? No. Ellie is the best. And I'm not just saying that because I live in New York. I've been to the games. I watch
she's
a lot
a
of
great
basketball
performer.
games. I've seen all those mascots. She is a performer. She is on from tip. Ellie's the only mascot I saw have a pregame walk-in.
okay.
Outfit and everything.
She does.
Yeah, it's no.
She does.
Hands down the best. Hands down the best.
Okay,
You gotta give it up when you gotta.
And
give it up.
lastly, before we go, I would like to say, what African American flag do you associate with more?
I saw this before, and it's the one that's on my toes. It's the red, black, and green. It's the Pan-African flag. It's definitely not actually the two flags that they had. The one flag, right? This one.
This one.
Yellow with the yellow crest. I've seen that before. That flag is hard, but you don't see that many places. The Apple doesn't. When you look at the flags, they're not gonna put that flag up there. They should, but it was that flag, and then it was the United States flag in red, black, and green.
Yes.
That's a flag that I actually used to have in my apartment.
Yes.
And it's a funny story behind that. Not funny, but I actually had somebody come over my apartment one time and they saw it and they were like, "Why do you have that?" And I was like, "It's the Pan-African flag, And they were like, "Yeah, but it really kind of isn't, right?" And I was like, when they said that, I kind of thought about it, and I'm like, "Yeah," because it's not Pan-American, it's Pan-African, right? So what does the United States? Why do I have the United States flag in my Pan-African flag? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, so I was asking what flags do you honor?
Yeah, that's why I changed my flag to just that one.
This one.
That's just and I'm like, why is it?
Solid
That's
stripes.
the flag that they should have had.
Solid red, black.
Solid
and
red,
green.
solid black, solid green.
So-
That's the one that I identify the most.
So
with.
and you know me, I'm black.
That one is just the hardest looking one.
This one, I literally got introduced to this one, and I was on the tick and looking at people like, you know, say like, you know, I think one girl was like, oh, well, what flag do y'all use? Like, oh no, the girl was like, oh, we really should get a flag as black people. And then people started making videos and stitching like, oh, which flag they use. And when somebody brought up this flag, I saw, honestly, a lot more people aligned with this flag.
But I never see anybody post that flag.
No, but that's
Ever.
what I said. I was
which made me start thinking that people were just saying it because it was different. Because nobody ever posts that flag. Nobody ever talks about those flags' colors.
always see the
Whenever
other colors.
Whenever you hear about black, it's always black, red, and green. It's
Yeah.
never that flag.
And I was like, maybe I'm just misinformed and not cultured.
Or or it could just be a regional thing. But
Could be. It could be.
But like
It could be.
around here, nobody is toting
Yeah,
that
I
flag.
feel like I normally see these colors. This color.
Yeah, red, black, and
not this. But I really do like this flag, and I will
It's
be
hard.
using it.
Yeah, it's hard. If I could find it, I would get it.
And
but like I said, you can't find it many places.
I love it. I will be using it. And
I mean, which is an idea for somebody to maybe make the flag, you know?
Let's
make it
manufacture
more
that,
readily
someone, please.
available. Like,
I love what it stands for. Everything. So yeah. So that's what I wanted to say. But
I'm gonna try to get. I should get Jermaine to make a shirt with that flag on it. Jermaine, I gotta holler at you. Yeah, we got a shirt to make. I think that would be hard.
yeah, it definitely will
But
be
like,
hard.
it gotta
And let's
be well done. It can't just be like
don't
you know.
slap the shirt on there.
Yeah. We gotta work.
We
on
gotta figure that out. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do that, and then when you guys make it, we'll drop the link in our comments.
True.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for once again hanging out with us, letting me disassociate in front of you, and just being a great audience. We do appreciate you.
Yeah.
We got some things cooking, so I mean, we'll come back. We'll see you very shortly. Hopefully, we can pump another one out.
Yeah, we'll get another one out soon.
And thank you so much for joining us. We love you. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah,
So that's why I changed it. Yeah, that's why I changed my flag to just that one.
This one.
That's just and I'm like, why is it?
Solid
That's
stripes.
the flag that they should have
Solid
had.
red, black.
Solid red, solid black, solid green.
So-
That's the one that I identify the most.
So I really, and you know me, I'm black.
That one is just the hardest looking.
This one, I literally got introduced to this one, and I was on the tick and looking at people, like, you know, say, like, you know, I think one girl was like, oh, well, what flag do y'all use? Like, oh, no, the girl was like, oh, we really should get a flag as black people. And then people started making videos and stitching, like, oh, which flag they use. And when somebody brought up this flag, I saw, honestly, a lot more people aligned with this flag.
But I never see anybody post that flag.
No, but that's
Ever.
what I said. I was
Which made me start thinking that people were just saying it because it was different. Because nobody ever posts that flag. Nobody ever talks about those flags' colors.
always see the other colors.
Whenever you hear about black, it's always black, red, and green. It's never that flag.
And I was like, maybe I'm just misinformed and not cultured.
Or it could just be a regional thing. But
Could
like,
be.
Like,
It could
yeah,
be.
but like
It could be.
around here, nobody is toting
Yeah,
that
I feel
flag.
like I normally see these colors. This color.
Yeah, red, black, and green.
Not this, but I really do like this flag, and I will
It's
be
hard.
using it.
Yeah, it's hard. If I could find it, I would get it.
And
But like I said, you can't find it many places.
I love it. I will be using it. And
I mean, which is an idea for somebody to maybe make the flag, you know,
Let's
make it
manufacture
more
that.
readily
Someone,
available. Like,
I love what it stands for, everything. So, yeah. So that's what I wanted to say.
I'm gonna try to get. I should get Jermaine to make a shirt with that flag on it. Jermaine, I gotta holler at you. Yeah, we got a shirt to make. I think that would be hard.
Yeah, it definitely.
But
will
like,
be
it
hard.
gotta
And
be well done. It can't just be like,
Don't
you know.
slap the shirt on there.
Yeah. We gotta work.
We gotta figure that out. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do that. And then when you guys make it, we'll drop the link in our comments.
True.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for once again hanging out with us, letting me disassociate in front of you, and just being a great audience. We do appreciate you.
Yeah.
We got some things cooking, so I mean, we'll come back. We'll see you very shortly. Hopefully, we can pump another one out.
Yeah, we'll get another one out soon.
And thank you so much for joining us. We love you.
Peace.